Hello, church. So we are Monday, June 16th today, and this is our daily devotional. Having concluded Psalm 79, we're going to be stepping into Psalm 80. This isn't a particularly long psalm, but as we've had happen before, there's several really good pieces in May, so we're going to go ahead and break it in half. I'm going to be breaking it at a refrain. It might be a familiar one to you. Peterson approaches it in a different way, as he often does, but some good portions that we'll be sharing along the way. So we'll go ahead and kick it off. Psalm 80, ascribed as, to the leader on lilies, a covenant of Asaph, a song. Give ear, O shepherd of Israel, you who lead Joseph like a flock, you who are enthroned upon the cherubim, shine forth before Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh. Stir up your might and come to save us. Restore us, O God. Let your face shine that we may be saved. O Lord God of hosts, how long will you be angry with your people's prayers? You have fed them with the bread of tears and given them tears to drink in full measure. You make the scorn of our neighbors, our enemies, laugh among themselves. You make us the scorn of our neighbors, our enemies laugh among themselves. Restore us, O God of hosts. Let your face shine that we may be saved. So the refrain you're hearing is, restore us, O God, let your face shine that we may be saved. You might recall that one of the, I think, Lent pieces that we did with the choir several years ago worked around that theme of stir up your might and come to save us. Might have been an Advent thing. One of those, but it was a neat piece that had a liturgy connected to it. So that's NRSV, and some insight from James L. Mays. He does a piece on the significance of the Asaph Psalms that we'll get into tomorrow that I was pretty excited about. But here's his introduction. And for Psalm 80, he entitles his commentary, Restore Us, O God. Psalm 80 is punctuated by a refrain that carries its theme, Restore us, O God of hosts. Let your face shine that we may be saved. The psalm is a corporate prayer appealing to God to resume the favor bestowed on Israel in the past, restoring all that had been lost because of his anger. The opening petitions for God to hear and help are accompanied by vocatives invoking God as the shepherd king of Israel, who occupies a throne supported by cherubs and who appears in flashing theophany. Isn't that good word, James Mays? When his people flock are threatened. All these appellations? Yeah, all these namings are related to the ark and its role in Israel's history and faith. And this is the Ark of the Covenant that we're talking about. The top of the ark was decorated with hybrid creatures associated with deity in the ancient Near East. These cherubs represented the base of the Lord's invisible throne, the place on earth of the royal presence of the one who reigns from heaven. The ark led Israel through the wilderness like a flock. It manifested the appearance of God when it was taken out with the armies of Israel and symbolized his presence when it rested in the temple. Shepherd is the title for God as king, who leads, protects, and provides for his people. God of hosts, the title used in the refrain and elsewhere, is the name particularly associated with the ark. It is to the way of God represented by this cluster of identifications that the prayer appeals, to the God who leads his people through the perils of history and saves them from its dangers. So you have shepherd, the shepherd, and where's the other one? And God of hosts as those two specific titles that he's dealing with. Cool stuff. Let me grab my bookmark real quick. And here's Eugene Peterson's take on our first portion of Psalm 80. which he just inscribes or ascribes as an Asaph psalm. Listen, shepherd, Israel shepherd, get all your Joseph sheep together. Throw beams of light from your dazzling throne so Ephraim, Benjamin, and Manasseh can see where they're going. Get out of bed. You slept long enough. Come on the run before it's too late. God, come back. Smile your blessing smile. That will be our salvation. God, God of the angel armies, how long will you smolder like a sleeping volcano while your people call for fire and brimstone? You put us on a diet of tears, bucket after bucket of salty tears to drink. You make us look ridiculous to our friends. Our enemies poke fun day after day. God of the angel armies, come back. Smile your blessing smile. That will be our salvation. So that's the refrain for Peterson. We've encountered before with his version of Psalms, his title, God of the Angel Armies. I think that's the parallel to God of Hosts. And since it's using, as Mays talked about, that image of the ark, which very often led the Israelites into battle, as calling for that defense and protection of God. Really interesting psalm. So, yeah, we'll look forward to getting into the conclusion of it. We'll be hearing that refrain some more, and then we'll jump into some of the pieces that Mays identifies along with the Psalms of Asaph and the particular way that the psalmist is referring to Israel as Joseph, the references to Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh. And we'll get into some good stuff. All right. Have a great day. We will catch you guys tomorrow as we conclude Psalm 80, and we'll see you later. Bye.